Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Chatting Blues. Before we get into tonight's episode, can you hit the like button, subscribe if you're new, and obviously leave a comment in the comment section. And it's ended at Oxford United 0, Blues 2. A really good performance from Blues. I thought just quickly off the bat, I thought it was going to be a really stodgy game. I didn't think the pitch suited either team. If anything, it was going to suit Oxford. And the first 10 minutes we looked a little bit shaky. We will get into the stats and everything in a bit, guys. Get in the comment section as well. I'll put the link in for the phone in as well if anyone wants to come in on a phone in. You don't have to have your screen on. So first 10 minutes I thought we looked really shaky, and then we settled down. And the player what stood out for me was John Solis, in midfield. He's exactly what we've been crying out for. We will talk a little bit more about Solis as we go on. Also, Osman as well, I thought had a really good game. In fact, let me just share my screen with you and we'll go through the team and we'll kind of try and pick it apart, guys. I think my internet is running a little bit slow, so just bear with me. I'm not sure why it's running slow, to be honest, but anyway, so we'll have a look at the lineup. So Beadle in goal, getting an 8.2. He didn't really have much to do. Done a great save at the end. We had Wagner left back, Clara and Newman, two centre backs. Water as right back. Pike and Solis in the middle. Really good to see Solis start. We've seen two little cameos from him against Sheffield Wednesday. And who else was it? And Stoke, and he looked. I think everyone was really pleased with what we saw of John Solis, even though it was little bite-sized chunks of him. He looked really good in that centre, and he was my man of the match. I mean, it's why I don't like using this foot mob. They've given it to Beadle. Anyway, he was my man of the match. Let me know your man of the match in the comments, please, guys. So the only change I would have probably made I'd have probably put Doyle instead of Pike. But as we know, Chris Davis loves Pike, and he's undroppable. Even at the end, he brought Doyle on for Deutsch in the 10. Doyle went in the 10. He kept Pike on. Sorry. So up top we had Osman on the left. I thought he was really good. Really direct. He's quick. Just offers that something different, I think, guys. Had your man on strings. Who was there? Right back. Spencer Warney, picked up an early yellow. Really impressed with Osman. The first half against Stoke, I think everyone can agree he was falling all over the shop. It might have been to do with the rainy weather and he had the wrong studs on, but really impressed with Osman. So good to see these Solis and Osman starting and both contributing really effectively to this game. Stansfield in the 10. I thought he was up front. I thought Deutsch was in the 10. Let me know if I've seen the game wrong, but I thought Deutsch was in the 10 and Stansfield was up top. Stansfield, done okay, ran around, did have one good chance which he missed. So I think that's 11 games without a goal. I don't know where this leaves Jay Stansfield, but let's not talk about that. I thought Blues played really well. Patrick Robertson was a little bit quiet on that right hand side. I think they had him covered, to be honest. So a lot of our play was coming down the left, guys, and Deutsch, who again was quiet throughout the game, then pops up. I mean, that second goal. I mean, let's talk about the first goal first, while I'll get the facts up. The first goal was, so it come from a free kick, weren't it, from Osman? It's pretty much on the byline. Do you know what I mean? And we took the free kick. Pike took the free kick about 4 yards inside the pitch, if that makes sense. Pike whips it in, really good cross, and it's bundled home by one of their players. And we go 1-0 up onto 23 minutes, and we kind of controlled the rest of that half. The second half, I thought we come out really well. The match momentum's here, guys, and we an absolute brilliant second half goal involving all of our new signings. Now, let me get this right. Kai Wagner on the left crosses it low to Prisk, who'd been brought on at that time. Prisk then plays it, squares it to Vicente. You think Vicente is going to take a shot, and he just does this beautiful back heel. Well, it wasn't even a back heel, it was with his studs, just laid it off to Deutsch, who just slots it in the bottom corner. Unbelievable goal. So yeah, just buzzing, and we kind of just see the game off then. Good to see. Obviously Vicente come on and get the assist straight away. Good to see Prisk had a chance towards the end, 1-on-1. You just, I don't know, you just that would have just been the icing on the cake, wouldn't it, guys? But the keeper went down to his left and made a save, and the game was never in doubt. I don't think after we scored our first goal. You obviously won a second, but yeah, the ball possession, we had 61 versus 39, which was quite surprised because the pitch was all bubbly. I was thinking this is going to be just both teams, trying to look for going long and looking for a runner. But I thought we controlled it really well, getting Solis in that 6. I'll tell you who it reminded me of. This might be wild, right? It reminds me of Bellingham. That might be a wild take, but it reminds me of Bellingham. Doesn't run around everywhere. He's just so calm on the ball. Can put a tackle in. I just think he's going to be a great signing. Our expected goals 0.80, which obviously we exceeded, getting a couple of goals. 11 shots for us, 9 for them. Yeah, so overall, just buzzing, guys, buzzing, man. Let me start sharing that. To come back to the comments. I hope everyone's doing all right anyway, man. Let me know if you went to the game. Let me know if you watched it. I'm just going to pick this straight away from Blue Shadow. Welcome to your comments, guys. Thanks, Blue Shadow. So she's gifted someone a month's membership, so that's really nice. Thanks ever so much, Bab. Enough love. So someone will go in for the draw. I'm going to do the draw. I'm going to try and do it after the next home game. So thanks ever so much, Blue Shadow, for that. Really appreciate it, Bab. Right, let me just... there's rates of comments. Hit the like button if you can, guys. There's also a super chat and a super thanks if you want to help out that way. You comment go straight to the top, because there's so many comments. I'm just gonna have to scan down and pick a few out. And there's also just hit the like button, subscribe, and there's also join a member, and you'll be in for a shirt as well. I'm going to try and buy the anniversary, the 150th anniversary, and give it away to one of my members as well. So that will be soon, within the next couple of months as well, guys. Yes, Tone, how are you, mate? I've seen Big T in the comments there. You're right, Amy, how are you, mate? We've needed that kind of player for 2 or 3 seasons. You're going to back Solis? Yeah, mate. Unreal performance. We've seen glimpses of it against Sheffield Wednesday and Stoke, and I'm so glad he started him off. I was a bit annoyed that he didn't start Doyle alongside him, but that's what you expect. Chris Davis loves Pike. Thought Pike played all right. Do you know what I mean? But yeah, he does look a baller, mate. He does. Let me just go through a few of the older comments. Stumping Truth saying, question: CD has no excuses now after the signings. Do you see him giving Pike a break in the next 3 games because he needs it? He does need a break, mate. Or still flogging his Korean workhorse. I think because the games are spread between week. Well, so we've got a break again now for another week. I don't see him dropping him, stand for the truth. I think he'll play again. Who we got next week now? Can't even think. Leicester in it. Leicester at home. I can't. He'll start against Leicester, and whether he starts against West Brom, I don't know. Probably he'll start against West Brom as well. There's just a couple before I come on. So Pakwan saying Stansfield is starting to get booked, I believe, because he seems to be getting frustrated and petulant, not being played. Yeah, I was quite annoyed by his yellow card, because he's racking them up now. racking them up. Do you know what I mean? Blue Shadow's gifted someone else another membership, so enough love, Blue Shadow. Thanks ever so much, pal. Really appreciate it, man. Hopefully she'll put in the comments who's it gone to. So you're right, they have a good win today. Oxford beat some good teams. Yeah, there was on a little roll, mate. So they haven't lost. This is important to know, guys. They haven't lost under their new manager. So I was expecting a draw. I said to Dave will come on actually. I'll put the link in a minute, guys, as well. If you want to come on, hopefully Stu comes on if he's in the chat. Dave's take come on, and hopefully, I don't know what sort of state Shay's in, but Shay's at the game. So we're going to call him man at the ground. Now, he might be on a coach, so I don't know what. I know he's had a good drink, so I don't know what kind of state he's going to be in. In fact, let me just send it to Shay now. Yeah, so it is a good win there, yeah, man. Tony's saying not. Oh, sorry, Tony, you've had a bad few days. I did pick another comment out for you. Yes, Steve, how are you, mate? Hi, Nick and the Blue Noses. Bearing in mind we've fielded players who have been getting stick and new signings. I'm struggling to think of our last championship convincing. Yeah, but it was, mate. It was really convincing. And it's about time, and it's about time we had a convincing win like that. I thought Oxford were poor, bear in mind, but you know you can only beat what you've got in front of you. Blue Shadow saying Vicente looked good. I think he got the assist. He did, but he got the assist, and a really good move by Blues. And yeah, he looks good. He looks really good. And he offers that something different, doesn't he? He offers that. Dave said something, and he'll probably repeat it when he comes on. He reminds me of Chris Burke. Do you remember Chris Burke? You know, that traditional winger, like goes on the outside, but I noticed as well he drifts into the middle. You're right, Susan. How are you? Fuck me, man. I've got your top as well, Susan. I need to get that out to you. If you can drop Jay a message and tell him to send me tell him to send him my number, send you my number, sorry, sir, and we'll sort it out. I'll get your top out, bro. Just been snowed under. I didn't even do a podcast last week. You're right, Jerry. Should have had all three. Should have had 3 or 4 today, but 3 points, but not only the 5 points from 6. Yeah, we'll look at the league table and everything in a bit, guys. I'll put the result. I was a little bit nervous at 1-0, but we didn't actually go 1-0 up and kind of sit back, did we? We kind of kept it moving. Right, I'm going to get some current ones in a minute. I'm not sure Blue Shadow. So he went off injured. Looked like his hip. Then BOS, come on, brighter side, Samuel. And I was thinking that could be a blessing in disguise, because I've not been convinced with Waters' performances, and CD won't drop him anyway. So let's see what brighter side Samuel's got to offer. That's just a weird way of looking at it, but I think it might be, or could be, a blessing in disguise. You're right, Gary. How are you, mate? Yeah, hope you're good and your listeners keeping well. Great result for Blues today. New lads looking okay as well. Yeah, man. Right, I'm just going to scan down. Yeah, Susan's saying hi to everyone. Keith, cruise control today. Osman, man of the match. Yeah, let me know in the comments now. You're man of the match, guys. So I'll give it to Solis, but I think Osman was definitely a close second, don't you think? Yeah, definitely a close second. You're right, Carl. Do you think the new peg wiring sheet, Nick? Sorry for the spelling. Do I like the new sign peg wiring sheet? So, no, it's okay, Carl. Don't worry about spelling sakes. I'm just trying to work out what you've put. Do you like the new? I'm not sure. I'm not sure what that means, mate. Sorry about that. Carol. Okay, so the membership's gone to Carol and Webby. Nice one, Blue Shadow. So they've gone to Carol and Webby. Okay, you're right, Bobby. Hi, Nick. We played well for a change. Yeah. I mean, that's 7 unbeaten in all competitions. Yeah, so Leicester up next, team. They're playing poor. Listen, they're playing poor, but they're about to appoint a new manager. So whether that's a new manager bounce, I don't know. Yeah, man, just really, yes, Stu, why are you, mate? Hopefully you'll come on tonight. I'm going to put the link in, actually. I'm going to put the link in, invite guests. So if you want to come on, guys, so it's not just for Stu and Dave and Man at the Ground. Anyone can come on this. I love Stu coming on and I love Dave coming on, but anyone can come on. So don't be afraid to press the link. So the link's gone in now. If you check at the bottom of the comments, if you press on that link, you won't automatically come on. You'll come in the thingy. So don't worry about like pressing it and you're going to come straight on the screen. I have to bring you on. Okay, guys, so you can organise your camera and stuff like that, and if you want it on or not. Do you know what I mean? So, okay, so you're going to West Brom, I'd be good to see you there, man. Tuesday night, innit? Yes, Trev, we should put 5 past the baggies. They are toothless. Well, listen, our own form's amazing. Listen, guys, if you can, just hit the like button. If you don't want to contribute any other way in terms of like super chat or super thanks or anything or joining, becoming a member, can you just hit the like button to help me out, please? Thanks ever so much. Yeah, they're playing awful, Trev. They've just got beat by Portsmouth 3-0. So I expect that with our home for, I expect us to turn up and smash the baggies. Okay, let's have a look. English is obviously saying we look so comfortable. It was like watching us in League One, total dominance. Good. Yeah, we did. We looked like we was in League One. It reminded me of last season, mate. To be honest, it's a good thing. Yes, Brian. Good evening from sunny Torquay. Not so sunny this week. Good result today. Bad day for the baggies. Keep right on. Oh yeah, let me send the link to Dave as well. I forgot to send the link to Dave. Let me just get the comments. Let me just send this to Dave. Yeah, so I hope everyone's doing all right, man. Sorry, I apologise as well for not coming on last week as well, guys. I'm just snowed under, man. I've had a lot going on, really. Carol Lee. So, Carol Lee, you've become a member now. If you wasn't already. I can't remember what. I'll check at the end. Don't think Stano was happy going off, but it wasn't a yellow card. He's never happy going off, Carol. No, it wasn't a yellow card, but it stops. Yes, yeah, nice one, Susan. Yeah, he needs to stop doing all that stuff, like picking up silly yellows, because we don't want him out. Do you know what I mean? Do you think Blues will bring in a few more players? I think Williamson is probably on his way out. So let's hope now that Williamson is on his way out, because he just offers nothing. And for me, like, I'd be happy with bringing in a centre back, a left-footed centre back. Okay, and if that's all the business we do, then I'll be happy. I mean, to kind of be spoiled, I wouldn't mind a number 10, but I don't think Chris Davis is looking at it as putting a creative 10 in the number 10 spot. I think he's looking at playing a striker in the 10. Like Deutsch or Stansfield or Prisk or Prisk would be more of a 9, but I don't think we'll see a creative 10. Even if, I mean, I was thinking kind of he nails down that right hand spot, moving Roberts into the 10. I don't know whether that could be a thing, but I just don't see Chris Davis doing that. I don't, man. Our sound, so Pete Phelps been gifted. Oh, shit. Oh, the computer's restarting. Not now. The computer's about to restart then. Pete, so is that 3 you've given away, Bruce? Oh, that's amazing, man. Amazing. To Peter Falk as well. Peter Falk used to be a member. Dropped out. I seen him last week at the Stoke game. Nice one, Blue Shadow. Enough love, one. And Man at the Ground has become a member. Look at Shay. Shay Martin's become a member. That's great, man. I'll get you right. I've sent you the link, Shay, if you want to come on. Stu's in the waiting room, so I'm going to bring on Stu first, then I'll bring you on, mate. It's going to be a busy one tonight, guys. So enough love, Blue Shadow. Thanks ever so much for that, man. Okay, let's have a look. Where was we? Yes, Choose, how are you, brother? Good to see you, man. Professional performance, Robbie Michaels is saying. That's got to be a good performance for you to say that, Robert. Do you know what I mean? Got to be a good performance, man. Choose is saying, just go, lovely game today, wasn't it? Blue Shadow, sorry where we played well for a change. We have been good the last few games. Well, let's, like I said, I think that makes us 7 unbeaten in all comps. So I'm just going to scan through a few comments and then we'll. Yeah, so I watched that Blue Rising this morning, guys, and Damari Gray was on it. So Tony saying I would have Dimmy at 10 for some games. Said it months ago. Yeah, I mean it's weird as well, Tony. That he's jersey. He's the number 10. Like he took the number 10 spot, but I don't think he was brought in to play at 10. But he could. I think either of them could. I just think that we've got that many strikers, sort of starters now, in terms of Stansfield, Priest, and Deutsch. Even though Deutsch for me is scoring, but like I don't know, I'm not sold on Deutsch. I wouldn't mind seeing Damari Gray or more so Patrick Roberts in the 10 for me. But yeah, I get what you're saying. Yes, Peter, how are you, mate? Good to see you last week, man. I hope you're doing well, Blue Shadow. Thank you, and that's really kind. So that's amazing, man. Okay, let me start that. Oh, you're all right anyway, Pete. So let's bring Stu on. How are you, Stu? You all right?
All good, man. How are you, Nick?
Yeah, buzzing, man. Absolutely buzzing, mate. You know, you know yourself, it kind of makes or breaks my weekend.
Just
I
for a
thought
few
we
of us, mate,
played.
I think.
Yeah. I chatted to you after the Stoke game, didn't I, Stu? He was asking me if I was coming on, and we was kind of private messaging, and I just, I had a few things on, and I just didn't feel it. It felt like a defeat, and I thought I didn't want to come on and be negative and kind of like I was in a bit of a mood anyway, and I just didn't want to come on, if I'm being honest.
It happens, mate, don't it? Sometimes you don't. So it's all good. I don't think anyone holds a grudge or anything, do they? It's just one of those,
Yeah,
Doing better today, though, eh, mate?
yeah, man. Yeah, talk to me, Stu. What did you make of what did you make of the game first of all? Our performance.
Well, I watched it through the dodgy side that I know, and I didn't have no commentary, so I don't think that helps. But I thought we were professional enough. I don't think the game was particularly great. I don't think so. First half especially. I do still think we look a little bit disjointed. I still think there's aspects that they need to work on. But we got the first goal, didn't we?
Yeah.
Corner gets the goalkeeper kind of like palms it onto his own player, don't it? And it goes in. So own goal, happy. But you put balls in that close to the goalkeeper on top of them, and that you never know, do you? So
yeah,
1-0 up. Second half, yeah. I mean the second goal, great, mate. Fucking loved it. That's what I want to see. For me personally, like the ball was hit for Wagner to run onto, which is something that I think we haven't been doing enough. He doesn't even take a touch, mate. He just puts it straight across first time, doesn't
he? Yeah, brilliant.
And then, that they're involved in a couple of touches on, and it goes to the duck, and he scores, mate. So it was good from that perspective, seeing like the new guys involved. The January transfers, because one of them. So yeah, happy 2-0 up. But mate, what I don't want to dig Stano out, but like mate, he should have hit that.
Yeah. What was he doing? What was he doing crossing it? Sure. Did you think that's lack of confidence? So I said to Dave when I was watching the game, I said, I think that's lack of confidence. An informed Stansfield takes that.
Yeah, mate. Take a touch, hit it, or just hit it. I don't know. The like, it was just screaming out to be hit, weren't it? And a lot of they're trying to walk it in, is trying to make it too pretty. You know, I mean, that was the good thing about the second goal. They both realised that August and Carlos, I think they both realised that they couldn't get the shot off.
Yeah.
So August played it to Carlos. Carlos, beautiful sort of like, you know, backwards pass, if you like, for the duck.
Yeah.
But yeah, you just want Stanley to hit it, but he crosses it for, you know, you just hit the post in it. Just hit it, Stano. Could have put it through his legs or something, but you know, mate, if it had gone 1-1 and that was it, then everyone would have been ruining it, wouldn't they? You know.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
You know, it'll be forgotten, but yeah, mate, signs of improvement, I think, but again, still signs of frustration for me. I mean, there were still a couple of instances where, for me, they just one pass from inside their half and they're outside the D of our area. You know, and I'm just like, hey, they've one pass from one player to the next player, and it's right outside our area. So that was frustrating. But I think Beadle, marginally getting a little bit better. I thought he got down well for that save he made on about 87 minutes, was it, or something?
Yeah. Good save.
You know, when Bright come on, mate, I was like, who the hell's that? I was like, is that another new guy? Seems like it. But yeah, mate.
What about what did you think? So someone's put as well, like, I mean, I can't remember the last time we watched the game, with commentary. So I suppose commentary kind of makes you a little bit biased and kind of sends you down a certain avenue. So talk to us a little bit how you seen John Solis and Osman, Stuart, because I mean I thought they played amazing, man.
Yeah, I thought Solis is probably going to get man of the match, maybe. I've just seen his heat map on Facebook and it's pretty red hot. They look good, man, but I don't know. We've got our backs to their goal too much for my liking. We don't play like on the side, so we get the ball and we're facing our own goal, so the ball instantly goes back. When we play that ball up or give people something to run onto and get them turned and running back, then I think we look much better.
Do you think that'll happen more now we've got the runners like Osman and maybe Vicente when he starts getting into the team?
I hope so.
Or do you think it was just solely we're seeing that a little bit more because of the pitch and it was bobbly? And I mean, I thought we played some all right football considering
we did
the pitch
in phases.
bobbly.
I thought we did, yeah, like you're saying. I thought we played some all right football, but in other phases, I'm like, bleeding hell, we just, you know, like I say, I don't think it's. Perhaps we're transitioning. Perhaps we're sort of like we've gone from one kind of way of playing, and we're looking to move and play these balls, and have this movement going on. But there's still, for me, still a bit too much like stagnation and a bit flat at times. But like I say, mate, no commentary in it. So
yeah. I think that I don't know. Like, don't get me wrong, Stu. Like, I thought the first 15 minutes, I thought this is going to be. It looked like it was in slow motion. The game looked like it was in slow motion. The commentary team get going on about the pitch, and I was noticing the pitch, seeing the ball bobble. I thought, how are we going to get around this other than hitting it long, which pretty much they was trying to do. And I thought after the first 15 minutes, we got control of the ball as best as we could. I thought,
I think the bounce was catching them out, and I think because I had it on the radio, they said in the first half that they cut the grass kind of short, a bit like this.
Yeah.
So perhaps it was bouncing a bit more and whatever. But you know, it's away. It's not on your home turf, is it? So you're going to take that adjustment time. So, but let's look at the positives, man. We scored 2 goals. We've got to win. You know, the new players are looking pretty good.
Yeah.
You know, there's reasons to feel a bit more positive than we were, I think, a few weeks ago, really.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah,
Definitely.
So for me, I just kind of see how we go over the next couple of games. What we got Leicester at home and then the Baggies at home, both of which weren't great today, was they?
Yeah.
I mean,
Definitely
the Baggies
winnable, right?
just outside the relegation zone.
Just quickly, I just want to thank a Blue Shadow again, which has been amazing this stream, man, and she's been really consistent. Yeah, £5 super sticker, so I really appreciate it. Enough love, Blue Shadow. Hope you well and your daughter. So, Stu, a lot of people, while I've got you on, a lot of people have been asking me about the artwork behind you and your skateboarding and stuff. So, do you want to talk a little bit about that before we finish off? Before you finish off, sorry.
If you want to.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
a little bit of a guided tour. I've done that snowboard.
Okay.
I do that painting. I've done that painting. I do a lot of painting.
Yeah.
I've done all.
Because Tony, you obviously know Big Tony does a lot of artwork and stuff like that, and that they look amazing, mate. Do you sell them, Stu?
Yeah.
Yeah.
When I can. Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, got a website. I do stuff. It's like occasionally do like snowboard graphics.
Yeah.
And then I just paint and then sell them, sell prints, do other stuff with it, and whatever. So yeah,
okay.
I send them all over: America, New Zealand, Russia, France, a lot in this country.
Okay, I didn't even know that. So I don't know if you want to put a link in the comments, Stu, after you come off to your website, maybe.
Yeah, okay, I'll do that.
Yeah.
People want to check me out, but I'm on Instagram and Facebook as well. So
yeah, leave all the details below, Stu.
All right, we'll do.
Because a lot of people are saying, "Oh, that looks class behind," and so yeah, right, you get some sales from it.
Yeah, so I paint mountains, snowboarders, and skiers predominantly.
Yeah, good stuff, mate. Good stuff. Anything else before you finish?
No, guys, I'd just like enjoy it. You know, hopefully we'll sort of build upon this, and you know, like we say, we've got a couple of home games to kick on with, and hopefully get us a couple of good results there. I hope, and I think we will. We'll see. But yeah, mate, excited to be going back down St Andrews again shortly.
So you did say in the comments earlier you'd be down for the West Brom game.
West Brom game, and then the Leeds game we got tickets for as well.
Oh, brilliant! We'll have to link up on one of them games, either West Brom or Leeds. Sure.
So the West Brom one, we're in the Gilmary Cupper, and then the Leeds one, I'm in sort of Tilton Cop corner.
All right. Well, I'll give you a bell before one of them games, and we'll link up.
Peace all right then, brother. Yeah, always a pleasure, guys, and you know, hit that like button, smash it.
Yeah, man. Nice one, shit.
Thanks again, Nick. All right, guys.
Yeah,
enjoy.
Lovely. Thanks, shit.
Bye.
Cheers, brother. Yeah, man, nice one for Stu. So hopefully, guys, because I know a lot of you are interested in his artwork, and I've clocked it behind him and stuff. The artwork's class. He'll put the link in now. Right, give me. There's still 120 people watching. If you can hit the like button, we've still got Man in the Ground and Dave to come on. So how long have we been going for? 35 minutes. I'm just going to grab a smoke, guys. 1 second. Still got that ashtray. Who's remember when I got that ashtray and I moved here? Remember these ashtrays? The spin the top, look. Honestly, it's been a lifesaver because my house don't stink of tobacco or fags or whatever. Wagner, excellent. Yeah, let's talk about Wagner. Charlie saying he's been so consistent, at left back. Again, involved in our second goal. He's been a good signing, isn't he, Charlie? I think you go, Jerry. Yeah, Jerry didn't go, so I hope you're all right, Jerry. Anyway, good to see you, man. Running on to passes is key, Stu. You're correct. Yeah. So we did see a little bit more of directness from running on to them passes, like Stu did mention. And I think with the pace on that left hand side, and we'll see it with Wagner, not Wagner, sorry, Vicente. Really important, yeah. Choose saying huge relief to get the 3 points and the clean sheet today. Yeah, definitely choose, man. Like, I was just really hoping we weren't going to concede at the end because I wanted a clean sheet. And to be fair, Beadle made a good save, didn't he, at the end? Yeah. Old school composure, just gives his saying from Wagner. I think past the ducky on the left hand side, he's linking up really well and scoring. Nicky's doing a job, mate. Yeah, he is. He's just like he's getting the goals, isn't he? I shouldn't really moan, but he's for me, he's just like anything in the air he's not jumping for. Like, I'm just talking about his negatives now, kind of like I don't know. I'm not completely sold on him. If I'm being honest. But he got the goal again. I mean, Emu saying definitely. His link up play, he's good, to be fair. Hello, Emu. It's too many tickets for an away team. Okay, so I think you're going about Leeds, aren't you? So Leeds guys have got all the goal merit lower. They haven't got the upper. I think it's 5,000, just over 5,000, I think. Calvin saying, miss your podcast. You have not been with Jay for a while, mate. Yeah. So I done one with Jay about 3 weeks ago, Cal. The thing is that he does it on a Thursday night mainly, the phone-ins, Cal, and I'm busy on that night. I do try and get on if I can. Yeah, great win. Very impressed with Solis, by the way, and Osman. Nightmares. Gave him nightmares. Osman did. He was brilliant, but above everything else, as a team, we just outclassed them all over the pitch. How it should be with the money we spent. Yeah, this is the thing now. This is the thing. I mean, look. At the end of the day, right? The people want Chris Davis. It doesn't matter whether we win the next 5 games. As soon as we lose a game, they'll be chirping back up. So you just have to enjoy it. Like, I'm not Chris Davis and I'm not Chris Davis. I just want us to do well. I want us to win games. I want us to challenge for the playoffs. Do you know what I mean? We'll look at the results before we finish off as well, guys, because Dave's taking time. And, we'll look at the results and we'll look at, like, I think a few of the results have gone our way in terms of the 4th, 5th and 6th place. Not the 6th place, sorry, the 4th and 5th, because I think it's no good just aiming for 6th. We need the 5th and the 4th place to be open, or a chance of us getting in that. Do you know what I mean? Because there's too many teams. I think it'd be nice for Vicente to start again. Yeah, I probably would start him, to be honest, Blue Shadow. If he doesn't start against Leicester, then start him against West Brom. Roberts, Doyle and Stano are going to lose their place if they don't get lively, you're saying. Roberts definitely. Doyle looks like he's lost his place. Not lost his place, but I can't see. Solis is going to start on next Saturday. And Stano could definitely. So, yeah, it's a good shout, mate, to be fair. And Gary's agreeing with that. And yeah, it's what's needed. Stano needs a rest, Charlie's saying. We have run that kid into the ground, but with a new signing, he can catch a break now, surely. Yeah, why not? Why not, man? Yeah, people are saying, nice work, Stu, looks amazing. Putin got Stu's artwork in. Putin's got Stu's artwork in the mansion. Yeah, so Tony's a big art man, so great work, Stu. Good for the PTSD. Yeah. So I'm sure Tony will have a look at the website. Love it, Stu. They're amazing, such beautiful paintings. Again, Blue Shadows doing all right, welcome poems and stuff like that. So a lot of people interested in that. I've read that, so I'm way behind. The penguin shirt, man. What's everyone thinking of the penguin shirt? It's amazing. I think it looks really clean. The penguin shirt, sorry, yes, Paul, that's what I was trying to say. The 150th anniversary one, wasn't it? What's that? Nick, do you remember the other year when that chap had a pop at you for smoking? Yeah, we do, mate. Yeah, it was nuts, wasn't it? Pipes up, then he don't even watch me, did he, Pete? He don't even watch me. We don't go in the comments, and he had a pop at me for having a smoke on my channel. Like, I think he said something like I'm a bad influence to youngsters or something like that, or it's bad for youngsters. As if the smoke was going to go through the screen. Fucking nuts, man. So the Gilmerica up our best stand in the house. Yeah, it's a lovely view. I've only ever been in there once, so we have got that against Leeds, guys. If you can, just hit the like button if you haven't already, please, guys. Yeah, I know. We've gotten to the end of the season, Blue Shadow, and I would definitely be looking at a new goalkeeper. Definitely. Just Wood, man. He's just not good enough. He's getting better, mate. But if we come under a team, if we once we start playing a better team, like we played Coventry the other day, conceded to, he's I'll keep him to the end of the season, obviously. But for me, we have to improve the goalkeeping situation. Definitely, man. And I want another centre back in before Monday night as well. Yeah, we were Carol Lee saying he worries her as well. A lot of people do. Ian saying was surprised, but yeah. So Ben Davies, man, yeah, he did have a tough game. And I was bigging him up before the game, thinking I was saying like, I really wish we'd have kept Ben Davies. Do you know what I mean? Giving us that balance, and you can move Clara over to the right hand side of the two centre backs, and then you got Ben Davies, who had an amazing season with us last season. Why we didn't sign him, I don't know. Left-footed centre back, but yeah, he did have a tough game. That's amazing, Susan, man. Gifted five memberships. That's amazing, Bob. Thanks ever so much for that. If you can, I think it notifies you who you've give them to. So that's class. That is, Susan. Thanks ever so much, Bob. Yeah, awesome, man. So big up Blue Shadow and Susan, man. Enough love. Really think we could do the quality goalkeeper. The ladies smashing the memberships they are in there tonight. Proper, man. Yeah, 5-pack from Susan. Now it does, man. It just makes all the difference because like every July, it's gone up against. It's like £450 to use StreamYard. Do you know what I mean? And so things like this just really help out with the cost and stuff like that. So yeah, on our way back from the game, stuck in traffic. You're right, Adam, my way, mate. Stuck in traffic, cracking 3 points. Yeah, buzzing, Adam, man. I've been Oxford a couple of times. I went in a pre-season friendly the once. So buzzing that, away fans now. The fans. I've only been to a couple of away games this season myself. But that's Sheffield Wednesday, Cambridge, and again Oxford today. So buzzing for you, like I travelled. Yeah, enough love, man. Dyke's done us solid, beating Leicester. Kumas came on in the 77th minute, scored the winner for Hull. No way, Trev. Did he really? Do you know, I was listening to a podcast the other day. Is it second tier podcast? And they were saying he'll do a great job for Hull. He just wasn't suited for Chris Davis' style of football. Yeah, Tony said there. Kuma scored on his debut. I mean, nothing against the guy. He just didn't do it for us, did he, lads? Guys, sorry. What's up with the ex-players putting in shifts? Wonder if Alfie's gone too. Alfie's having a mare, I think, Cheers. Suspended. Duck can't jump or run. He's knocking them in though. Don't figure. Yeah. Pretty much what I said, yeah. Yeah, man. Yeah, Stu saying thanks for all the good, nice comments and stuff. So, yeah. Fucking yeah. It was not to earn it, him, choose, sorry. Looks amazing, mate. Looks amazing, Stu. Yeah, the penguin shirt looks beautiful, man. I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try and get one of them for to give one of my members. Do you know what I mean? What I might do is just give it someone at the end of the season, kind of sort of my choice, if that makes sense. It's a £65, isn't that? Is it? That's more expensive than the normal shirts, isn't that? Making the smoke signals. Yeah, we did have a good day, game, man. I'm not knocking it. I just would have liked to have seen like Solis and Doyle. I think Pate needs a rest, mate. But he did have a good game. I'm not knocking him. He did have a good game. Bring back Rocket. Skin up, Nick. Hockey now. Yeah, man. Yeah, where's Dave's take? You're right, Dave.
You're nice.
Yeah. I sent you the link on WhatsApp. Yeah, it's on your WhatsApp.
I've had to register for StreamYard or something. Anyway, I'll speak to you in a bit.
All right, see you in a bit, mate. Bye.
Bye.
He's not to register. He shouldn't have had to register. Unless I've sent him. Might have sent him the stream. That'll be expensive for him. Did you hear that? He said I've had to register for StreamYard. Dave's take said that. If he's had to register for StreamYard, that cost him £450. I hope he hasn't done that. Let me double check because I don't want him paying for that. You just press on the link what I sent you. January clear out was quite the spring clean, wasn't it? Yeah, man. Out with the old. I think Williamson needs to go now. Yeah, Dave's in, so yeah, no, he didn't have to register. I'll just press the link. Keep the comments coming, guys. 130 people still watching. Just hit the like button if you haven't already. Obviously, subscribe and keep the comments coming because we're going to go for a little bit longer. Let's bring Big Bag Dave. How are you, mate?
Getting sound.
Sound, yeah.
What a result, eh?
Yeah. Talk to me, Dave. What did you think of the game? And
I thought they played really well. I don't think they're amazing. The new signings were brilliant, weren't they? What about that for the? It was from Wagner, wasn't it? Wagner crossed, and then it went to Frisk. Am I saying it right, Dave?
Yeah.
And then it went to Vicente, and then it went to bang. It was Deutsch, wasn't it? What a fucking goal that was!
Yeah.
Unbelievable. I can't stop smiling, man. Unbelievable, mate. I just seen in the players' ratings in the mail, right? Deutsch got an 8.
Deutsch got an 8. Yeah.
All he did was score the goal, really, though, wasn't he? Let's be honest. He was just like parading around the pitch, just waiting his time, I suppose, but I don't care. I thought we defended really well. They were a threat with their height. And like they don't get beaten like apparently by more than one goal at home. So we did them by 2.
Yeah.
There's like it's a good result today, and it's kept us like just outside the pack. But the most pleasing thing for me was the fact that all of the new signings have impressed me.
Yeah.
Would you say that's true?
Yeah, 100%,
Yeah.
mate. Talk to me a little bit about Kai Wagner first, Dave. So
Wagner, he can cross a ball, a good defender, and we've been like, we need that sort of player, don't we? He's reliable. Yeah. I thought Newman had a good game today, or Neumann, however you say it. Neumann played well. Clara played well. Big Bad John, what a bloke. What a bloke. He's just like, you can't get him off the ball, can you? And he passes well. It's just what we need, really. I'd have played Doyle instead of Pake. I don't think Pake's quite as bad as everyone's making out. But it's great. He pretty much scored that goal himself, didn't he?
Yeah.
Pake, winning off one of their players. That was a disappointing about Stansfield and his temper.
Yeah.
So he's going to be out now.
Pardon?
Did you say he's going to be out now? For yellow cards?
No. I think he's got one more, and then he's one more. I think it's to March 31st. Probably might be two, but he's pushing on now where he can get suspended.
Right. The second wasn't a yellow card, in my opinion, but he did it as soon as he was warned first, wasn't he?
Yeah.
And then he went and got a yellow card straight after. He couldn't stop it. He couldn't calm himself down. And someone needs to have a word with him, man. Calm him down. Because he does it quite a lot, doesn't he?
Yeah.
He's going to get sent off. I thought that he lacks a bit of confidence, like you said, mate. I thought he was very unselfish for that cross. But what about Donny Osmond as well? Is it Osmond?
You've been on the lozenges, Dave.
What have I got?
No, he's put, hey, Dave, you got the old lozenges, don't you? Go on, Donny Osmond played all right, didn't he, mate?
Yeah, he did, yeah. I was like, well impressed with him. He is, I didn't like him at the very beginning. Do you remember? As soon as he came on that pitch in the first half against Stoke, I thought, there's another Lecco here. Right, and then second half, right, he was the dogs, and he's played well all game today. So, yeah, he played well all game, and I'm really rating him now. I hope he just continues. I like the Ginger King.
Yeah.
I was going, what was it? Meep Meep? Or no, it's not Meep Meep, is it? Diba. What a player, man. It reminded me a little bit of Chrissy Burke. A little bit. Maybe that's because of his hair. But I just thought that he could show his intent as soon as he came on, didn't he? He got stuck in straight away. And like, even though they say foreigners are no good in the Championship, right, I think he was really good. And what a back heel. What a back heel that was.
Really good.
He had everything, didn't he? He had like timing. It was disappointing about Prisk when he had his one-on-one, but I know he's going to come good. He's big, he's young, he's going to be like the amount of balls that when it's like duels as headers, he wins headers. And we need more of our players to win headers and get it on the floor, play some football. But their tactics actually worked against them, didn't it, in the end? Because they did that on purpose, didn't they, with the pitch? It was really bubbly, wasn't it?
Yeah.
I swear to God. Pingu Vincent.
Pingu Vicente, me. No, I think the pitch did work against them, mate, and it kind of, I thought this is going to work in their favour, and it it works in ours in a way, didn't it, mate?
Yeah, I think so. I thought Solis is a good passer of the ball as well, isn't he?
Yeah.
It reminded me of when we did it against Ipswich before we went to the Coca-Cola Cup final against Liverpool.
Yeah.
Trevor Francis did something similar. But it worked for us, and it's backfired on them. So it's their own fault. Oxford weren't all that really, were they? But I think 2 away games, winning away, I think it's just what we need. The new signing's looking good. There's always one team, isn't there, that comes in at the end.
Yeah.
You never know. You've got to, I mean, we've talked about it before. Don't get too excited and all that business. But I think we need to a little bit, because what else are we going to do?
Yeah.
We're going to do it. We're going to do it anyway. And we're going to look foolish after, but you just got to keep believing, haven't you?
Yeah. Right, chill out a minute then, Dave. We're going to have a look at the goals, okay?
Yeah, was that shut the fuck up? Yeah. Oh, well, do you?
Yeah, you've got verbal diarrhea. Right, because Trev's just asking you to show the goals, because some people haven't got access to the goals. So we're going to have a look at the goals, and we'll talk a little bit about after. Okay. Okay. So this is the first one, guys. If you haven't seen it,
past Jamie Cumming, and Blues once again lead away from home in the Championship. Oxford 0, Blues 1. Blues are the breakthrough.
Yeah, and when you say on set pieces, especially with a wide free kick in that sort of dangerous position, it's all about the delivery. And Peck's delivery is perfect, right into the middle of the box with pace, with speed. And like you say, I don't think it's touched a white shirt. It's definitely inadvertently gone off an Oxford player. But again, it's all about the delivery. So hard to defend. Excellent.
Past James.
So that was the first goal, guys. Really good delivery from Pike Sung-ho. 1 second, let me get the second one up. Really good delivery from Pike. At the time, and Dave will kind of verify this, I was thinking we should have Doyle on the pitch at this point, because Doyle really rate his free kicks and his corners. And then when
lighting Pike. Absolutely.
Knew that the angle
at the Kassam.
Yeah, it was lighting Pike, wasn't it, Dave?
Yeah.
Right, so here's the second. Now, this is a thing of beauty if you haven't seen this. I'd imagine the majority of watching now have seen this goal, but this was absolutely delightful from Blues.
To the Kassam.
Yeah, 2 substitutes involved as well, and the ball from Wagner found Prisk, and you could see what he was trying to do. He was trying to get a shot off himself, knew that the angle was getting tighter, and then laid it off into Vicente again, who looked like he wanted to have a shot, coming on his left, and a lovely little reverse then into the path of Deutsch, who found the gap. And there hasn't been many in this game. The Oxford backline have been so tight and blocked everything, but this time Deutsch finds the angle, gets it through and finds the corner, and yet another goal contribution from Marvin Deutsch. But great to see the 2 new signings in, Priska and Vicente, very heavily.
Great goal. Just something to notice there, Dave, which we probably didn't notice at the start. If you look at the start of this move,
To the Kassam.
Look, it's Deutsch who starts the actual move.
Okay.
Yeah, 2 substitutes involved as well, and the ball from Wagner found
Obviously,
Priske, and you could see what he was trying to do. He was trying to get a shot off himself, knew that the angle was getting tighter, and then laid it off into the...
Brilliant move from Blues. Great goal.
Yeah. Made in Germany.
Made in Germany, and
yeah.
So they that's just I usually do that. It's a nice one for pointing that out, Trevor. I do like to show the goals if I can. Just pake it in. We'll go through a few comments, mate.
You need to get him on the show, Dave.
Yeah. I think he has rang him once. I think Tuesday, or might have been Jay's. But what we'll do, we'll go through these comments. We'll look at the full-time results. Look at the league table, then we'll look at our next fixtures. All right, mate.
Okay.
Yeah, we're going to look at the table in a minute, Ian. Nice one, Blue Shadow, for the £2 super. Thanks, really appreciate it. Enough love again, man. I really appreciate the support, Bab. So big up you. Second goal was a good move. Yeah, as we just seen, we just showed it absolutely. Just good, like Dave said, good to see all the new signings involved. Charlie's saying, love Stansfield. People need to stop making excuses for him. If he has a poor game, stop making excuses for him if he has a poor game. Today he was pretty poor in my opinion. Doesn't help with the needless bookings which we touched on. But give him a rest and we go again. Are you in the camp of let's give him a rest now? We've got other options, Dave.
Not really. I like Stansfield. I think you might want to get the forwards on earlier if he's not playing well. But I don't think he had a poor game. I don't think it was his best game. I think his temperament just really annoyed me, that did today. I just think that...
What annoyed you? Did the yellow card annoy you?
Yeah, it really annoyed me, that did. That annoyed me. But he had...
Not his performance.
No, not really, no. I think he always gives 100%, which you can't ask anymore. I don't think his service to him was like as good as it should have been. It was like just like a couple of... He had some good chances that he should have done better with, but, you know, he's only young and he's still learning the game. And I think when he did get down and he got through, we probably both said that he should have shot. But that was a tight angle, wasn't it? And I think in the end...
I think he should have shot. I think a confident striker, confident Jay Stansfield puts that in the net. I think he's lacking in confidence. He hasn't scored in 11 games now. I think if he's scoring regularly, like he has done in the past, he takes that and he scores for me. I don't know.
You can't fault him because the ball he produced from the cross was bang on, wasn't it? When he got into that position, there's an argument that what was it? Donny Osmond should have scored, shouldn't he? But I'm not moaning about any of them really. Not today. I like Stansfield, and he's a quality footballer. He just. What did you say earlier? We've got something about depth now, or something.
Yeah, we've got depth. And we've got options.
Yeah, and we've got good depth. Okay,
so the transfer deadline closes Monday at 12 midnight, I believe. So Aquatics has put, what do you guys think about Ethan Pinnock? He has only 5 starts in the Premier League this season. Plays for Brentford, Dave, if you didn't know.
I don't know.
Yeah, he's a left-footed centre-back, loads of experience. I think he'd be perfect at Aquatics. I really do, mate. It would be a permanent signing, but we have no loan spots, do we? We've got no loan spots. For me, get him in. I know he's knocking on a bit. I think he's about 30, isn't he? But we definitely need a centre back. Is there any other position? I mean, where would you strengthen Dave? Got a couple of days left. We have been linked with Ethan Pinnock earlier in the transfer window. Then it's gone quiet. I'm not sure whether Aquatics has seen something in. Over the last, I don't know, 5 hours, because I haven't really seen nothing. Where would you strengthen now?
Definitely centre half and goalkeeper. I know he had it all right game today, Beadle, but he's one for the future, isn't he? Really?
Yeah.
I just think the fact that he doesn't come out enough. And he tries to do like the fancy saves, doesn't he? And I just think he needs like someone to put an arm over him. And if we could buy him for cheap, I'd probably buy him. I wouldn't have before, but now you can see he's going to turn into a good player, can't you? If he has the right coach.
Yeah.
You reckon? Yeah. He's got all the attributes, hasn't he? But I'd like another goalkeeper in. Just because I think we can't ask any more.
I understand why you want a new goalkeeper, and I get it, Dave. I really do. Do you think we'll get a new goalkeeper in?
No.
Yeah. Okay. Maybe in the summer, I think we go for a new goalkeeper.
Hmm.
Yeah. So these are the type of signings I would have made, mate. Like Adam
Okay.
Armstrong. So Amy's put Adam Armstrong's link to us. I did see that link, but then I clicked on the guy what was sharing it, and he didn't have many followers. So I'm not sure how true that is, especially with the signings we've made at Emu. So I don't see that one happening. But that's the type of signing I would have made. Like he's proven himself in the Championship, can score a goal, can play out wide left. I just don't see that happening now. But
No.
mate. Yeah, nice one, Blue Shadow. I've got to shoot off, Nick. Good night, fellow Blue Nose, and hopefully catch up with you at Leicester or West Brom. Nick. Yeah, definitely. Blue Shadow. I'll be at both of them games, so I'll try.
She's really, really nice woman, isn't she?
Yeah,
she's like very loyal. Good on you, Blue Shadow.
Yeah. She's backed this channel massively, same as Susan, man.
Yeah.
And she said, "Are we still trying to sign Patrick Roberts?" I'm not sure. I'm really not sure. I thought I'm hoping it's going to get done in these last 48 hours, Susan. I really do, because then it frees up another loan space, hopefully to bring a centre back in, even if a centre back's on loan. Do you know what I mean? Which obviously it will be, but I would imagine that's what they're working on.
Yeah, we don't want to get caught out at the back, do we? Because we've got all these attacking players. We need some defenders now. But I think we'll get one. I think we'll have one more signing. I think it will be a defender. What do you think?
Yeah. I think so as well, Dave. I mean, Chris Davis came out and said in an interview that he wants another one, if possibly two. He's definitely mentioned about centre back. We do need a centre back, hopefully with a left foot. And then by the looks of what we've seen from the signings in January, it's been a good window. Would you agree?
Oh yeah, from today's showing, it's been really good. I'm impressed with Big John. Impressed with them all, to be honest. And the players, I think we needed it really.
Yeah.
I just think, like we said at the start, we hope these players do well, and we were a bit cynical about it and like stuff. I think that I think we've got to. That's just typical Blues fans, though, isn't it? Yeah. That's us in it through and through. But the truth of the matter is, they've spent some money on these players, haven't they? They've spent good money.
I'm not knocking the money they've spent. I think so just for the viewers. So what I was talking about today was, like, I'm not knocking the money they've spent. They've spent the money, and they obviously want us to go up this season. At least make playoffs. Obviously, what my argument was like, I'd have preferred to have seen more players what have already adapted to the Championship. Adam Armstrong, someone mentioned them. But you're right in what you're saying, Dave, in terms of we've got to give them a chance. And from what we've seen so far, right, of these January ones, not so much about the summer ones, but the January ones are really good.
Yeah. I mean, you wouldn't expect a South American to adapt to our game so quickly, would you?
No.
And as well, somebody who's come from the MSL. I mean, he's done really well, hasn't he, Wagner?
Really well, Wagner. Really impressed with him.
And then you've got somebody from the Swedish league, and I think he's got loads of potential. Definitely. And then, of course, you've got Donny Osmond, haven't you? And he just looks like he's so quick, isn't he? I know he goes right in towards goal, and then that cross. Do you remember that cross when he just pulled it back, and then all our players were like, "What?" They're expecting him to go across the goal, weren't they? But he pulled it back, and it showed his quality. And did you say he was 16 million?
16 million Brighton paid for him, yeah. But Dave, just while I can interrupt there. So when Clay comes back, Dave gets verbal diarrhea, doesn't he, Dave? So just quickly, when Demarai Gray comes back, for me, Demarai Gray starts on that left. Now, can you imagine playing Demarai Gray for an hour, right?
Yeah.
And he's been our best player. I think we
Yes,
agreed on this. He's been our best player.
Yeah.
Playing him for an hour and then bringing Donny Osman on for the last 30
Yeah.
minutes because their right back would be tired.
Yeah.
So again, it goes back to that thing about having options off the bench, which
Yeah.
definitely lacked in this January and the back end of December.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Yeah, that's spot on, mate. Because it would be electrifying, wouldn't it? You've got somebody who's won the Premier League with Leicester, all his experience, starting the game off. This guy's a bit younger, isn't he? Is that right?
Yeah.
He looks it anyway.
Yeah.
And he looks very fast, and he looks like he just knows what he's doing. And I was just very impressed with him, but more impressed with Big Bad John.
Big Bad John was class. Right, let's go through the results and let's go through the league table. Okay, Leicester City 0, Charlton Athletic 2. This was an early kick-off, so I did mention this, didn't I, Dave? Leicester run of form, the managerless. I just hope they don't get a manager between now and Saturday. So they're on a bad run. We might have a look at Leicester's latest results, actually, because they're our next opponents. Sheffield Wednesday 0, Wrexham 1. Not a surprise, really. Wrexham leaving it fairly late. I think they scored on the hour mark. Sam Smith, I believe, to move back into 6th. Stoke City 0, Southampton 2. I think that just proves a little bit that we should have really dealt with Stoke on Saturday.
I was so disappointed.
Yeah. Blackburn 0, Hull City 1. Hull getting a late-ish goal, I believe, because last time...
Yeah, it was Lewis Kumas, wasn't it?
Oh, yeah, sorry, yeah. We have well pointed out there. Someone put in the comments, Kumas to get the winner.
What? It's always the same with Blues, isn't it? These players come to Blues and then, don't know, and then they go somewhere else. They score loads of goals. Good luck to him. It's only young, isn't it?
Yeah, Ipswich 1, Preston 1, Ipswich coming back and equalising. I think that's a good result for us all round because Preston was just ahead of us. I think they've made 2 points on either of them. And we'll talk a little bit about opening the 5th and the 4th space up. Middlesbrough beating Norwich at home. I think that's a decent result for us. Millwall 1, Sheffield United 1. Obviously us winning 2-0. Portsmouth 3, West Brom 0. Just crazy for Albion. At that bottom now. We'll look at the league table obviously in a minute. QPR 2, Coventry 1. I'm buzzing that Coventry are losing. I mean, we could have done with Coventry winning, to be honest. However, I just dislike Coventry. For some reason, we were saying what we do, they hate Blues. I think they just hate Blues. They hate Brom, And Watford 0, Swansea 2. Another good result for us. So let's look at the league table. Okay, let's see what's cracking here. So I mean, look at the top here now. Middlesbrough are joint with Coventry, so they must be flapping. They've lost 3 out of the last 5. Then we need to forget about this top 2 for a minute, and then we need to concentrate on these. So Hull City sitting 3rd on 53 points, Ipswich 4, 51, Millwall. So these are more what I'm bothered about is kind of, I mean, you could count 4th in with it, but let's just concentrate on 5th and 6th because there's a load of teams going for a playoff spot. If we can drag Millwall back down into it, if we keep winning. So Millwall on 50, Wrexham on 47, and then a flurry of teams. So you drop down to Derby on 45. Okay, then you got Preston, Bristol City, Watford, QPR, Stoke, then us on 42. So that leaves us, again, same as we started the day. Started the weekend, sorry, because Derby won last night. Just 5 points off 6th, but it also leaves us 8 points off 5th as well. So a good weekend. I think a few results could have gone a little bit better. But if you look above us, boys, if you look above us, yeah, Stoke lost. I mean, QPR won. But look, things, a few results went our way, really. And down the bottom, we'll just check down the bottom. West Brom are now 4th from bottom, 32 points. Portsmouth moving ahead of them. Let's have a look at our next few fixtures before we finish off, Dave, and then I'll let you go, and then I'll go through the remaining comments. So fixtures. Okay, so next Saturday, Dave, Birmingham City versus Leicester, back at home against a team. The fucking manager Leicester are expecting a points deduction. Like I said, I hope they don't get a manager, because I do believe in this new manager bounce. So we've got Leicester at home, and then on Tuesday night, West Brom at home. 6 points, mate.
Oh, we've got to be looking at it. West Brom are fighting for their lives again. I think they'll get out of it, though. Leicester, I don't know how they've got so bad, do you? I don't know what's happened to Leicester. I thought they'd be up there, didn't you?
Yeah, I did, yeah. 6 points.
I don't know. I think we should get 6 points, but the games against the Baggies are always going to be hard, aren't they? Games against Leicester, it's tough, but I really think that we've got to go for, got to try it.
6 points.
We've got to be thinking 6 points, yeah.
Yeah, we've got to get. If we want any chance of getting 5th or 6th, we've got to be getting 6 points there.
Yeah,
okay? And then we have a nice little break. Well, nice break. We're back in action on the Saturday, at home to Leeds, but it's a break from the league. Looking forward to this, Dave. Blues versus.
You hate Leeds, didn't you?
Yeah, I hate Leeds. We've got our tickets.
Yeah.
I'm just looking forward to the day. I think it's a shame it's 12 o'clock kickoff, but the Penguin shirt will be out. You're looking forward to this one, Dave, and do you think we could maybe turn Leeds over?
Yeah, I do actually. I think it's going to be quite similar to the Newcastle game last year, to be honest. I think we're going to play above ourselves, and I think they won't like coming to St Andrews. I can't stand their fans either, man. They're all. I don't like Leeds either, mate. Don't like Leeds. Dirty Leeds. I think we could go through there, but it's going to be a tough game. They have got loads of good players, haven't they? Yeah. So we'll just wait and see on that one. But yeah, it's like a break, and I want them to play good football more than anything, and I think they will. And I don't want them to I don't. Well, obviously the first thing is you want to win. If that happens, that'll be great. The second thing is about the performance, isn't it? We'll be on show to to probably the rest of the world, won't we? Yeah. So we've got to put a decent performance in. We've got to show them how much we've improved from last year, and we've just got to really give it a good go. And
No,
I wouldn't rest many. Would you?
No, not really. No. I'd maybe play like if he's thinking if Priest doesn't start in these two games, like the Leicester and the Albion game, I'd start against Leeds. So moving on, we're not going to go too much further. Then we've got two really difficult away games, Norwich and Millwall. I think we'll talk a little bit about them maybe next week, because we're going a little bit too much into the future. I think they're going to be both difficult games.
Yeah.
But,
can't be a bit of Millwall away though, can you?
No, it's on a Tuesday night.
Cracking in it. Is it on the box? Oh, is it home or away?
It's away, mate.
Oh, yeah.
Away. So yeah, nice one, Dave, for coming on.
Okay. Overall, it's been really good, and keep right on, everyone. Thanks for letting me on, Dave.
No
Have a good
worries,
week.
mate.
See you
That's
later.
Thank you,
See you later, mate.
Cheers.
I'll watch the rest of it now. Ta-ra.
Mate. Thank you. So that's Dave's take, man. I'm just going to run through these last comments. Could be going for an hour and 20. Still 120 people watching, guys, which is amazing, man. If you can, just hit the like button if you haven't already. I think Blue Shadow put there's only 65 likes when there's 120 people watching. If you can, just hit the like button. It just helps with the algorithms. And obviously subscribe if you haven't already. Just let me just get where I was. Sorry, I'm just Donny Osmond. Donny Osmond, Crazy Horses. Yeah, man. Do you remember that? What got? This is what I was saying. If Cristiano was playing with confidence, he would have took that shot on himself. He's lost his confidence, I think. Yeah, that's what I was saying. I mean, he did square it well for Osman, but for me, you know, a man in form takes that. I just want him to like. I love Stansfield. I'm not like fucking digging him out. I just think he just needs to start believing himself a little bit better in front of goal. Big Time saying some scout from Donny's old club said he can play a nine as well. So from Brighton, Tone. Yeah, I heard that as well, mate. So we'll see. But he looks decent from the left. And like I say, I think when Gray comes back, I think Gray starts over him, you know. And then, you know, bringing Donny on, you know, on an hour when they're right back to being tired from Damari Gray. You can't. I mean, unless Donny has an amazing next few games, because Damari Gray's back in a couple of weeks. He's aiming to be back for the Leeds game, and if he's fit for that Leeds game, he'll start because it's an FA Cup game, if that makes sense. And we'll see from there. Donny Osmond's rapid like Louis Donowa. Yeah. Do you remember Louis Donowa? Yeah, man, he was rapid as well. Donny don't know. Rise young sweet prince and get us in the playoffs. Yeah, he looked good, didn't he, guys, man? He looked good, man. Derby 7th. Yeah. Johnny Eustace, man. Yeah. Johnny Eustace was banging heads with my mate this morning about Johnny Eustace again. Like, I ain't talked about him for a while. You know, people have been watching me for how long have I been doing this? 2.5, no, about 3 years now. Do you know what I mean? Like when Eustace got sacked, if you go back to my old videos, there's one where Eustace got sacked, and I was going nuts about it. It's like, I'll still stand by it, man. He's the best manager we've had for years. Was Eustace? Look at him, man. He got us up into 6th with an awful squad, and then he went to Blackburn, got them out of the bottom 3, and got them in the playoffs. They weren't getting backed, and he moved to Derby, and they was in the playoffs last night. They beat Bristol City 5-0. Nuts, man. Portsmouth beat West Brom. That's bad for West Brom. Yeah, this is what I'm saying. If Portsmouth can beat them, we can definitely beat them. Tubbsy's saying we'll win against Leeds. So I think it'll be a good game, either. Last time we played Leeds, it was Bellingham was playing for us at home, and we lost 5-4. Amazing game that was. It was like a basketball game, man. It was nuts. The performance, yeah, Dave touched on that. The performance against Leeds is the main thing. Perhaps we can go on better than the Newcastle game, yeah, man. Yeah, Dave's nuts, isn't he? Yeah, nice one, Gary. Great show again, Nick. Listen, thanks ever so much, guys. Special thank you to Blue Shadow for the gifting of the memberships, the super chats. I think she's gifted 1, 2. I think she's gifted 5 altogether, and a £5 super chat. Big shout out to Man at the Ground. I was hoping to get him on. Shay, my pal I got the game with, so for becoming a member as well. Massive shout out to Susan. Susan's been watching me from the start, same as Blue Shadow as well, for gifting 5 memberships as well. And again, Blue Shadow for the £2 one as well. So And also for Stu coming on and giving his insight. It's always good to get Stu on, and Dave as well, and everyone that's commented, everyone that's liked, everyone that's subscribed. You know, it makes me worthwhile coming on. And so just to round off, it's ended Oxford United 0, Blues 2. We move on to Leicester City at home. Let's just hope we can get 3 points, guys, man. And I'll see you all. So next Saturday it will be around about 6:15, 6:30. Okay, so I've got to get from obviously the Blues ground to Solihull. But yeah, look, all have a great week and keep right up.